Hello everyone, welcome to our project JotMe. We were inspired by how many people, especially teenagers and students, struggle to express themselves or their emotions. And I've experienced the power of journaling firsthand, so we decided to upgrade it and allow it to listen, understand, and support you. Here you can see me entering an entry about trying out a flaky croissant. It is something new that I have tried out, and you can see that there are some suggestive prompts for me to write about. After I submit, I get a success message that pops up. After clicking OK and waiting for the database to update, voila, we see our new entry. After that, we can view our old entries like the one we just entered and see that it gave us a sentiment score, basically scoring us on how our mood is. 100 being very happy, near to 0 being very sad. Apart from journaling, we also made a statistics page where you can keep track of your monthly moods. If you see clearly, you can see how much you have written, your mood distribution, sentiment graph throughout your journaling with us, some helplines if you are facing issues, and also JotMe suggestions. This is generated by a large language model, which informs you on what steps you should take to improve your mental health and also on how to improve on your well-being. It is basically a summary and also some suggestions for you. Next, we will jump into the code to see how it works. First up is the main file, which is the core of our project. This is the natural language processing unit. It basically processes our journal entries and also extracts the keywords and whatnot. You can see the full code on our GitHub. Next up is how we handle the API. Here we are using Fast API, which is easy for us to implement and also create an interface for us to test out our APIs before integrating it with our front end. As you can see, certain prompts are used for the LLM to generate the summaries, but most of all, we have to use a fine-tuned model to generate the sentiment scores. Next up, let's look at the front-end code instead. So here is the JavaScript file we use to link. We basically use a very basic fetch from JavaScript that is already built in Vanilla.js to fetch the data from our backend. Lastly, this is our Figma design file we use to get our initial idea on how we want the app to look. So we have worked together to refine the user interface so it looks intuitive and clean. For the stats page, it is also the same. We have a graph built in and also things that we want to include in our app so that we are clear on the direction that we want to take in the future. Basically, that's it. That's how we built our app. Let's jump right back into our website. So to take a look at our suggestive prompts, as you know, we generate it based on the last entries, so it feels more personalized. So all in all, JotMe is a natural language processing powered journaling web tool for emotional well-being through writing, reflection, statistics, and tailor-made suggestions. We build it for the LingHacks, and one of the key models that helps us in this is the keyword model. It helps us extract keywords from a lot of words inside the journal because some words are just not important. We have a lot of ideas for future improvements. First of all, user authentication. Moreover, we shall unify the code inside one installable so that users do not need to worry about different OS and other stuff. We started off as complete strangers in this hackathon, but in the end, we created something amazing that even ourselves are amazed at. So thank you for listening and providing us the chance to compete in this hackathon.